Bit of a musical treat now for the listeners, Ando.
Well, yeah, let's just go back through down memory lane. We get such great artists that get to come in here and perform live in the studio. For instance, we had Katy Perry.
We did
come in.
Do you know what? We could even get a third opinion on this. I mean, because we'll play. I think a good way to go would be to play, like a few highlights of the acoustics.
Cackling Jack plays in a band.
Cackling Jack, you're in a band. Have a listen.
All right.
You press the buttons for us.
So Katy Perry came into the studio.
Yeah.
Fire that one off.
'Cause you're hot, then you're cold.
Right.
You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up,
Now,
then you're down.
I think that was probably the performance of the year. Cackling Jack, your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, no, she's good.
We also
She's
had
good. Yeah.
Rob. We also had Rob Thomas come in.
And she says, ooh, I can't take no more.
Very
Her
good.
tears like diamonds on the floor.
And
Her diamonds bring me down.
Jack, where'd you put that
I
one?
can't
Yeah,
help
again,
her
really good.
now.
Better than Katy Perry, or
Both really good at singing, both good acoustic recordings.
yes,
International stars.
Lady Gaga came in, Ham, if everyone would remember.
I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me.
That was terrific. Jack,
Very powerful vocals.
Yeah, a bit different.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't know she had that kind of range.
She's a good singer, yeah. What did
And-
you expect?
and I
Well,
think
I thought, because sometimes people could be like a manufactured gimmick, but Lady Gaga, very powerful performer. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Are you a fan of Gaga, or what are we?
Well, not really, but when she plays acoustically, I can enjoy it.
and
Cool.
then
It's
of
part
course
the
we
show.
had Miley Cyrus come in.
Did
if
have
everyone
Miley
remembers.
Cyrus. Let's have a listen, Jack.
Hey! Wait.
My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. DJ dropped my favorite tune, and a Britney song was on. And a Britney song was on.
no, it's Jack.
And a Britney song was on. And so I put my hands up to play my song. And now it's gonna fly away. Got it in my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Hands up to play my song.
No, keep it going,
To be okay. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Oh, is that a take?
Oh, yes, it was.
Jack,
Wait,
Jack,
hang on a sec. That's not Miley Cyrus at all. That's you singing in the studio on Miley Cyrus. song.
Who told you about that?
We found
talk.
that. We found that here in the studio. First of all, can you explain why you're singing Miley Cyrus in your
It's
own?
really boring here on the weekends, and I only did that as a test. You've only got half of what I did. What it is was, I was just recording it to see, and I synced it up to the actual
Song.
to the actual song.
Cool, man.
Yeah, and then I jumped. I was like a DJ, and it was jumping back and forth between me playing and the real song.
I think
it was
if
just an
you-
experiment.
if-
It wasn't me trying to be an acoustic
If you
singer.
were a DJ, then I think the crowd would have. I know which bits they would have cheered and booed at as you switched back and
maybe
forth.
we're being harsh. We've got someone calling in who's very maybe excited and positive. Who are we speaking to there?
This is Julie.
It's Julie. Julie, what did you think of Jack's performance?
I think it's excellent. I really think he can go a long way with a voice like that, and I just want to hear more of it.
You just want-
It's fabulous.
Is that really Julie?
Yeah, guys, you've done this over and over again, and you actually said the other day, "Oh, let's get Jill Post on again."
It's your mum. It's your mum, and she's a big fan of your works.
Very big fan.
What did you think, Jill?
I think it's fabulous. And I haven't heard it for a long time because, he's moved out of home. And it used to be that when I used to ask him to do chores around the house, he used to say, no, I won't do the chore, but I'll sing you a song instead. So I really
And
miss
it's nice, isn't it, Mum? But can you see how at home I put a little bit more effort in? This is just. It sounded like an experiment, didn't it? If I knew this was going to get played, I would play a bit better.
Oh, yeah, honey, I've heard you much better than that. Much better.
You got an endorsement from your mum. Grumpy Dave has also called in. Grumpy Dave, sorry, mate.
We know you've taken off to the pub, Grumpy Dave. Didn't know you were listening, but what have you got to add?
Oh, I'm just curious that Jack seems to be bored at work.
No, sorry, Dave. Again, I've said something wrong. I said I'm bored as soon as my shift finishes on the weekends.
No,
so I hang around
what
to...
I did hear you just sort of tell to your mother is that you could do better at home. I would like to see you do better at work, Jack.
Yep. Okay, I'll try.
So come in on Monday and we'll set you up with a new priority list because I don't want you to get bored. I love your proactivity, but let's load you up a little more, hey?
All right. Thanks, Dave.
Hamish and Andy driving you home.
Powerful.
And boy, is this the start of an amazing music career. I hope JD Springlet from Idol is listening because he can sign you up straight away.
I know for a fact this is exactly how Fatboy Slim started out, and Cackling Jack certainly does embody the second bit of the name.
Yep.
Very skinny.
Yep.
Weighs about 25 kilos, I think.
Marsha Hines, 131060 is the number for feedback if you want to call in.
Cackling Jack, permission to put your microphone on. This is your shining moment. You're about to display to Australia exactly what you had in mind when you recorded yourself singing Miley Cyrus acoustically on the weekend.
We should hear a bit of the original again, actually, just so
It's pretty painful.
I know, but just to show everyone where we were and where we're about to be.
True.
You know, the cake starts with the base ham, but boy, does it
Right.
look lovely when the icing's on.
Yeah.
We hope.
It's only a
Cackling
thin
Jack.
layer. I mean, we've got the base. We're doing pretty well.
Now, Cackling Jack, we discovered here, just by looking through some files, that you were playing guitar and recording yourself doing a Miley Cyrus number. This is it.
Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Oh.
Wow.
Yikes.
Now-
Like a young Mozart.
Yeah.
Amazingly covering a future song.
Two things quickly.
Okay.
First of all, I did all this recording not knowing that anybody else was going to hear it. It was
But of
a little
course.
experiment for myself, self-experiment.
That's what makes it funny.
Yeah.
You're free to experiment on yourself in your own time. But you're in the studio, which means it's
He
now
doesn't have a
public,
girlfriend, I'm sure he does.
public property.
Number two is that was only half of what the experiment was. One half of the experiment was recording it, but the other half was syncing it up to the real song.
The other half should have been burying it in the backyard. So mankind never had to hear it.
No, I'm backing you 100% here,
The
Cackling
other
Jack.
half was to act like a DJ, sync it up with the real song,
Yep.
and
Yep.
then I think I was calling it beat mixing on Friday. I think it's called crossfading. So we're jumping from one song, my version, to the real Miley Cyrus version.
I can't tell the difference between the two.
If you're doing it on the beat, it's still beat mixing. So,
Jack, are you prepared to have a go? I mean, this is your chance to redeem yourself.
Yeah,
we
You've
only
been-
got one half of the cocktail.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
so it was a little heavy
It's
on
like,
a
hang
certain
on a sec.
ingredient.
This is just a Maduri. Where's the pineapple to make it an illusion shaker?
Where's the ice? Anyway.
So, but we need everybody who was listening on Friday, if you heard it, this is what it was really for.
Okay.
You ready?
You ready to
You're
go?
nervous, aren't
I
you?
am nervous because you have to sync up. You have to press play at the same time.
Oh, mate, this is what being a DJ is. You come in here on the
Hey,
weekends,
Hey,
you want to
Jack,
practice being a
Jack,
DJ.
Take your time. Take
All
your
right.
time. Take it in.
Here we go.
Take
Are
it
you
in.
guys ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Can you do a little bit of an intro so it's sort of like,
Ladies and gentlemen, like that sort of thing?
yeah, well, like
No, I
welcome
can't
to
do it.
Ibiza. If you want to be a big DJ, this is exciting.
Welcome to Ibiza, guys. This is a hot tune.
Yeah.
Okay, so this starts with me, and then it goes into. Well, I don't want to give all the
Too
DJ
much
secrets
explaining.
away.
Too much
All right.
talking,
All right, here we
DJ.
go. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right.
My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick.
That's
too
me.
much pressure and I'm nervous.
Cheers.
DJ dropped my favorite
Ready?
tune,
Yeah.
and the Britney song was on.
And the Britney song
Oh,
was
yeah.
on.
And the Britney song was on. And
So I put my hands up to play my song.
You got it.
That's my way.
not in my head like yeah.
Moving my hips like yeah. Got my
Hands up to playing my song. I know it's gonna be okay.
It's a party in the USA.
Yeah.
It's a party in the USA.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
It's fantastic. fantastic.
It's
Find yourself
brilliant.
some applause sound effects and fire it off.
I mean, with all the equipment we've got here, we probably, as a station, should be able to produce something a bit better than that. Did you switch to you in there? I couldn't tell.
Could you not tell?
I thought that was all Miley.
No, that's the idea.
Totally redeemed, Jack.
Seamless.
Congratulations.
Now
That's
I
fantastic.
believe you that time we came in and you were smeared with peanut butter. Was that an
That
experiment
was another
as well?
experiment.
So many misunderstandings.